So here Venus, right here at 0 degrees Leo, in your 11th house, can start a new phase in opposition here with Pluto 26 degrees retrograde Capricorn. So she, Venus, can be eliminated, Pluto, from de-appreciation and built back up to a renewed value self-empowerment through the transformation of power dynamics, Pluto. Because Pluto, you know, is a very catalyzing energy in itself. It eliminates, it de-appreciates in order to build back up as well. It's kind of similar. I wouldn't say it's like Saturn, but there's something similar with Pluto. And I remember coming across some research where Pluto used to be one of Saturn's moons, but now in evolutionary astrology and astrology in general, it's at the far end of our, you know, solar system, the furthest away, and it represents the soul here. But it's kind of has this similar quality of Saturn. So just very dense in this transformative, catalyzing energy nonetheless. So here the Grand Cross right here is activating your 5th, which for you is right here with where the moon is, it was Saturn, and your 11th where the sun is here, and your 2nd, which right here, Ketu, the south node is, and then your 8th house where the north node, Uranus and Mars, is in Taurus, the south node in Scorpio. So the nodes in the 2nd and 8th houses is receiving a push from the universe, and through this full moon, Saturn, 22 degrees retrograde, conjunct the moon, is acting as a guide here, big time. So in order to help the native with this tense compacting energy. So really, you know, through this Grand Cross, Saturn is definitely on our side here, as he always is. But here, you know, he's definitely, you know, bringing in some support, of course. You know, this is his world. So here the need is to separate Mars, to liberate Uranus, two souls that have been connected deeply, 8th house, but needs to move into their own unique and different sovereignty, Taurus, because the south node here in Scorpio, 2nd house, tells me the two souls have been overly ambitious and forcing their own will desires on one another, and each of the souls need to get back into their own self-containment, Taurus north node. That's what I picked up on that. So the T-squares are many, and they all represent a Saturnine attribute that present tests within the confines of the Grand Cross, because Saturn is the Grand Task Master. So there are 3 bisextiles in regards to your full moon horoscope, you know, for all the signs. And the first bisextile includes Black Moon Lilith, 13 degrees Cancer, your 10th house, and then it trines over to Scorpio, or excuse me, South Node Scorpio. No, just kidding. South Node Scorpio, your 2nd house, and the midpoint to this is going right here, emerging and showing support to Mercury down here, 12 degrees, connecting the semi-sextile or bi-semi-sextile, the trine energy, and this is Virgo, your 12th house. So this bisextile is presenting a huge emphasis on the now. Let me highlight this for you. Let's see. So this one right here is putting a huge emphasis on now, bring into balance the divine feminine and masculine principle. I say this because Black Moon Lilith Cancer, 10th house, trine the past South Node in Scorpio. And let's keep in mind that the 10th house natural ruler is Capricorn. You know, the 10th house ruler, the natural ruler is Capricorn, the patriarch, and Black Moon Lilith is the true matriarch and is also in the sign of Cancer, a matriarchal kind of energy as well. So here it's ready or helping to ingrain this realization through Mercury down here in the 12th house in Virgo. So the 12th house, the collective, the individual subconscious that connects to the collective, Mercury, communication, details, transporter of knowledge, wisdom, medicine, man, woman, and Virgo here, medicinal service to the collective conscious. This is all being emphasized, okay, as some sort of need from you, okay? Some sort of necessity to bring out within your chart here. So the second bisextile includes Mars 26 degrees Taurus in your 8th house, trine Pluto 26 degrees retrograde Capricorn here, your 4th house, and the midpoint, let's highlight this one as well. So the midpoint is right here, and I like this bisextile here, is connected by Neptune 24 degrees retrograde in the sign of Pisces here, the 6th house. So here, this bisextile is suggesting there will be a spiritual practice set in place, 6th house, and Neptune, yeah, spiritual practice set in place, 6th house, Neptune, Pisces, in order to purify these soul ties that need to be dissolved. Neptune dissolved. Subconscious psychic cords, subconscious psychic cords, you know, Pisces, subconscious psychic cords need to be cut, you know, over here, Mars, cut, to transform these souls. Pluto, transform these souls, okay, and purify them. So the third, maybe be set free. Uranus is conjunct Mars right there in order to bring one into its own North Node, sovereignty, Taurus. So the third bisextile, let's go down to the third one, which is right here, kind of on the left side of your chart here, Libra. Here you are. So 13 degrees Black Moon Lilith in your 10th house, ruled by Cancer, in connection with this trine here, aspect from the North Node, 17 degrees in Taurus, which is your 8th house, and then Mercury down here, 12 degrees Virgo, which is your 12th house. So this trine energy is being merged equally into the 13 degree Black Moon Lilith, 13 degrees Cancer, 10th house, through semi-sextiles, needing a little effort. So this bisextile is unlocking some sort of mediumship or psychic ability, even, that one could create a career out of. I say this because the 8th house, occult wisdom, soul merging, a dimension into the underworld, is activated with the North Node up here, 17 degrees conjunct Uranus, 18 degrees conjunct Mars, 25 degrees Taurus, and then trine, you know, over to Mercury, 12 degrees Virgo, you know, 12th house, a dimension to an etheric realm or past life or even into the future, because Mercury down here can go anywhere. And Virgo is at service to this idea. Now, the 10th house of career within your external has a dark yin, feminine, matriarchal, internalizing energy that now wants to express or demonstrate, be at service in the external here. Black Moon Lilith, 13 degrees Cancer, 10th house. So that's how I formulated all of that. So I hope that makes sense. That's your full moon astrological prediction and some. So I hope you enjoyed it. So now we're going to pull some cards from the tarot, and then what I'm doing here is doing something a little different. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to pull 12, and then we're only using 6, and the other 6 I'm going to refer back to this video, and then we'll use them for the new moon later at the end of this month. However, after we pull 12, I'm going to shuffle them again, because we're going to, you know, pull the cards around, and we're going to, you know, see, you know, reversals and stuff, because right now I want to show you the pictures of these cards once we pull the 12. So that's the first card. And this is for you, Libra. And then we have the Emperor here. So that's 2. We get 12 more. Ooh, the Hierophant. Wow, Libra. We got definitely an interesting read here. A lot of the similar themes, but still kind of similar. You know, I feel like a lot of the energy is definitely about being true to oneself, sovereignty, self-authenticity, cleansing out old karmic relationships, moving into a new, trusting, just a whole lot, I feel. So you could just imagine, you know, what everyone is going through. That's why I just feel like if any time is a good time to be grateful for just anything, I'm saying anything, and now would be the time. And there's so much to be grateful for. So why are we stressing? I don't know. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Libra, between me and you. Also, wealth is in the eye of the beholder. What's beauty to you? What's wealth to you? What's abundance to you? And the Chariot. Let's count these. 1,